Pyrography. I did not put a spell on you, even though it sounds like I did. Um, Pyrography is the official word for the medium known as wood burning. Now, wood burning is self explanatory, but for artistic purposes, I will tell you that wood burning is taking something as destructive as fire and using it as a tool to create something as beautiful as artwork. I am a pyrography artist, also known as a pyrographer. I got into it in about 2020, right before my knee surgery. I used it as a distraction, and I still do it, as a distraction, but also as my moneymaker because I got pretty good at it in these 3 years. So, in this speech, I will be telling you the dangers, the type of pyrography that I do, and I will be showing you some basic how to's. So, since we will be talking about fire, the first thing that I'm going to tell you is safety. So if you get into pyrography, you want a mask, like a mask that has a filter, some breathable thingies, and it fits you good because you do not want to inhale the smoke, the ash, the fumes, any of it. Look at firefighters; they have so much protection because you could get lung cancer, throat cancer, any other cancers. I can't think of anything that will go along with it right now, but you get the point. So this is my mask. Um, I'm not gonna put it on because unfortunately I was not blessed with good eyesight. So if I take off my glasses, I won't be able to see anything, and the speech is over. So this is what it looked like, though. It has one strap to go on the back of your neck and one strap to go on your head, and it is adjustable. So next is a smoke extractor. I don't have my fan here, but smoke extractors are pretty expensive, and I can't afford that. I'm a broke college student. So what I did, and what many other photographers do, they get like a travel size or a desk size fan. Mine is about this big. It's bright pink. Instead of having the fan blow to you to cool you down like normal, you have it backwards. So the smoke from burning will get sucked into the fan, and the fan will disperse it into the room, and you don't have to breathe in. Um, you also want a window open if possible. So the next thing is guidelines. Now these are probably obvious to you, but I'm gonna say them anyway. Never have your hair down when you're burning. Always have it up, neat, tucked away. Your hair can touch the machine and it will be set on fire, and you'll be set on fire. Never wear loose clothing. That can also be set on fire. Have a clean work desk. My desk is not clean, but do as I say, not as I do. Um, that's about it. Oh, don't have your pets in the room. Find somewhere that's solitary and burn. So the next thing is my rig. I have a professional level wood burner, and this one is unique because it is a dual burner. Almost dropped my pen. Those are too expensive to draw. Oh no. Anyways, this is called a razor tip dual burner. So it has the ability to have two pins on it. You can't use them at the same time, but this switch right here enables you to switch. And if it was on, the lights would indicate which one is on. This one is the power switch. This is the power dial. This is the absolute highest you can go. That is the lowest. There are craft ones at Walmart, Michaels, etc. I actually started off with a $15 one from Walmart. So next is I'm going to demonstrate exactly how hot this can get. Okay. So this is the razor tip. I'm going to turn it on. You can't really see anything. Now I'm going to turn it up. Pay attention. You can see some smoke if you pay attention. This is the highest it goes. Literally bright red. Do not touch it. Do not have to touch anything, etc., etc. You get the point. So I've turned it all the way down again. Actually, I'm going to boost it up to about 3. And I have this cheap piece of wood here. Now this one you can use for like fur. See that type of line? And if you go faster, you can create fur. The next tip that I have to show you is the ballpoint pen. This one I use for any type of writing because it's basically like using a pen. See it? So, and I know I'm not wearing a mask right now, but this is just for demonstration. So, again, do as I say, not as I do. That's actually not hot enough for that, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Always go slow. Never crank it up. That's the worst thing you can do. Writing like this is kind of complicated, but my handwriting's not that bad, I promise. Hi, that's backwards, but you get the point. So I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to switch tibs. I just said tibs, but I meant tips. This one um is, what is this one? I don't really know what this one's called, but it's like a flat piece. So turn that on. I use this for like tiny shading areas, like an eye or something, and I'm going to show you some of my work after this. But again, just boop boop, and you see the smoke. That's why you want a mask and a fan. See? And then I'm going to switch tips again. I'm going to put this one down, turn that off. Always turn it off when you're switching tips. If you're switching from side to side, you don't have to turn it off. But if you're taking one off to put another one on, turn it off. Wait a minute till it's cool, and then proceed. So I'm going to put the spoon shader on. The spoon shader is for big surface areas. I use this one a lot. This one and the ball tip is probably my most used one. So turn it back on. It's going to heat up. It heats up pretty instantaneously. So always be mindful of that. The cheaper ones, it takes a few more seconds, but it's still pretty immediate, so be careful. So this one, like I said, is for bigger areas. I don't know if that's actually hot enough to burn that, so I might have to turn it up just a little bit. It would probably help if I had the right one on. I had the wrong side switched on. Anyways, big areas, right? Shading it. This one, I like to do small circles. And then if you need it darker, you go back over. So, yeah. It's pretty simple, right? With wood burning, you can do any projects from different quotes to hyperrealism and portraits, which I'm probably like a specialist with. This is my most recent one. It's a mama cub and a bear cub. It's pretty realistic. I used this with just the spoon shader, actually. Yep. This is one of my first projects. Line work and quotes. If you see wood like this, stay away because this is sap lines and it will not burn evenly. If you see wood like this, go ahead. This is basswood. Most of my wood back there is basswood. I will always recommend basswood and also birch. So, that is a little intro to wood burning. Again, I'm going to reiterate how dangerous it is. If you are considering getting into it, please do your research and follow everything that I said. It does take a minute to get a hang of, so don't get discouraged. And I do encourage you to try something out of your comfort zone. I would not have known that I love doing this craft because I was scared to try it, but I did eventually, obviously. And wood burning really allows you to slow down in a world that is so fast paced. So I hope you enjoy, and if you try or have tried, leave a comment because I would love to know.